welcome everyone to D6.
Also, technically, when we're recording this, Happy Father's Day to those.
Yeah, Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Leo!
Happy Father's Day to all the
Father's
fathers.
Day, Leo!
And a general Happy Parents' Day to all the single parents.
Damn right. Oh, the single parents.
Call your father.
Don't forget to call your father.
Don't forget to call your father. Before we jump on into tonight's episode, because when it goes live is at the night, not during the day. We're filming this in the morning. I just a thorough reminder, if you want to start catching up on any of the D6 episodes audio-wise, by the time that this episode comes out, a batch of our recent audio versions have finally released over on Spotify, Google Podcast, and Apple Podcast, I believe. So if you guys are a little bit behind in our series, or if there is or if you just want to listen through all the audio versions, given that they're slightly shorter than our video versions, then by all means, go ahead and find us. All of our links are going to be in our link tree, not just only down below for videos, but also over on our Twitter. Yeah. As for that, again, I am informing to the viewers that we are getting close to the end of this campaign, as I have noted that we have aimed for about 52 to 60 episodes, so we're getting towards the end at this story. So if it comes to a close and you're a little curious about many of the questions that might have been left unanswered, there will be an epilogue episode that will be me answering every question that my players might have had. That
like that guard at the very beginning.
Yeah, just the things that I never got around to. Alrighty. That being said, I think it might be a good time to jump on in, yeah? Let's see. Alright. So, where we had last left off. After returning from Wallenstein, after defeating Samael, you all took some time knowing that the final chapters are coming. So, spending time with your loved ones, preparing for this fight, and getting a vision from Sahanin to head to the Tower of Nox, where you had all met this primordial being, as you all try to explain why life is so important to all of you, and why you intend to fight this fight. She sends you to the moon, or at least before it reaches into its darker aspect. As you enter to the black side, or the dark side of this moon, you're all faced with creatures that have existed here since time memorial. As you, Citra, give light, you are face down with this massive, elongated creature with this giant red eye in front of you, as it bares its massive teeth. And as such, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Insert Citra scream here.
You!
I imagine it's that Dark Souls gif of complete darkness, and then the guy raises the torch, and it's just a giant skeleton. Then he lowers the torch and walks away.
And Dante's also going to throw his rakish audacity on top of this roll, so it's going to be an 18.
It's a 20 on my screen.
Well, I'm using my advantage roll. I hit 20, so.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I read that it was Airless. Okay. I rolled a 14.
I got a 7.
What is up with your dice? Did I pass my curse to you? I'm so sorry.
Happy Father's Day. Here's my curse.
One moment.
Is that a
Got
fucking
all my
shark?
markers are over here.
Yeah, it's in her face. Like I said, it's that scene from Finding Nemo.
It's not just any shark. It's a moon shark.
There's sharks on the moon. What?
Moon's
Sharks
haunted.
on the moon.
What's happening?
Oh, man, I'm gonna have to.
Okay. So.
Yeah, that's exactly it, Connor.
Alrighty, so. Leodon.
That's
then
me.
Aerolist. Aerolist. What was your score, Dante?
18.
18. Alright, and then Citra is 13. Alrighty. That gives me a general direction. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, this being at the top of the round, as you, Citra, standing in front of this creature and putting you right there.
Uh-huh.
Aerolist, Dante, Leodon.
2 seconds. Just 2 seconds, and Citra's already
Yep.
doing great. You're good.
The other party is currently dealing with their own problems.
I can see that. Can you point out who they all are there? Just saying, because it's a lot of minis there.
Yeah, so Ignis, Aspen, right there is Azure, Harleen, Haley, and Dagix.
Just slightly off screen.
Yeah.
That's a big puppy we got there.
It's,
What a weird looking dog.
Well,
don't worry, he don't bite.
She got this crazy
Yes, he
dog.
do!
Yes, he
yes, he do. That is
bitch.
that is exactly what he's doing right now. Alrighty. Yeah. So while they're dealing with that, you guys are dealing with these two creatures immediately. Alrighty. And with that, it is top of the round, starting with the Skaver here.
Skater.
Yep.
Probably has some funky spelling to it.
Scavver.
Yep, funky spelling.
See, I
Skater.
would have read that as Scaver.
I say Skaver.
His name is Spot.
Good afternoon.
There we go.
It's back.
Okay,
We're
I'll
not
take
doing
that.
Scabbard. Yeah, but Pappard and Scabbard.
Alrighty. And so, first off, it's going to use its bonus action, Citra. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Good luck.
Wisdom.
Roll to 1. That's a natural 20.
Alrighty.
Yay!
You
Aha.
are unaffected by its ray of fear.
Woohoo!
Actually,
Citra has had enough of this.
She also would have had resistance since she's within 10 feet of me.
Yeet. That is true.
that's true. Alright. Next up, it's attacks.
It just glares at her and she glares back like, bleh.
So the first one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure
what?
does.
Alright. And then 17.
No.
Okay. That's good, because the first attack is going to still be a problem. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw next.
Oh, cool. Here's the 1. No, it's a 23. I also have evasion, so if I passed, I take no damage.
No, we're
You're taking-
slippery little snakes, aren't we?
Yep, she took a little note out of Dante's book.
Alright. You're taking 22 points of piercing damage as it unhinges its entire maw and bites down, and you manage to just get both your arms in between its mouth before pushing it off, before it manages to engulf you entirely.
Okay, so the damage was gonna hit anyway because it's just general attack. It was just the grab I was getting away from.
Yep.
Alright, and how much was the damage?
22.
Okay.
Yeah. You could also tell, for even though this is a massive creature, that it doesn't seem as initially strong as its attack initially was. As it goes to go for a second one, it's just slow enough for you to kind of like kick off.
You ever see those divers just push the nose away of a shark? Just,
Yeah.
Get rotated, fucker. Rotated, dumbass.
Okay.
I see the image in my head.
All right, and that's going to be the end of this thing's turn. Aerolist, you are up.
Well, Airless certainly doesn't want this thing keeping attacking Citra. She is going to rush on up and try to deter this thing from attacking again.
Do you want to be right next to me or off to the side? Or behind it?
It's
Behind it gives you flanking.
It's already used a bonus attack. Sure, I'll try flanking.
So, from
As much as I can.
6. Yeah, I can get you flanked.
Sweet.
Alright, well, let's wind up the attack with the Blood Axe.
Yeah, that's a +2.
Let's see, so 15 plus 2, 17.
17. That will hit.
Cool. Do you want me just to do all my hits and then do the...
Yeah. And then we'll roll for damage.
Okay. Second. That was a 17, so 19.
Okay, that will also hit.
And last one. Jeez, these just keep getting better. 21.
21?
That will hit.
Alright, so... Alright, let's see here. So... quick question. Is this creature, undead or a construct of any kind?
It is not.
Okay, cool. So, I am going to throw on, let's see here, so, first one. Let's see here, so that's an 8. That's a 9. And an 11. And then, I'm gonna roll 3d6, because plus 1d6 to creatures that aren't constructs or undead. And roll. 13. Okay, so now let's do some math, everybody.
Math in D&D?
Yeah, I know it's a miracle. Okay.
41.
Alright, let's see here.
41.
I'll double check that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
8 plus
Listen,
9
I'm
plus
capable of doing this.
Yeah, I just have to pull up my calculator. Yep, 41 is correct.
I've only gotten better at math. Thanks D&D.
This game will make you better at math.
Alright.
It's
So
made
how's-
me better
so
as a
how's this thing
person. It's still up. It's still a thick boy, if you will.
Yuck.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
let's see here.
I mean, you definitely took a chunk out of him as you just hack away at several pieces. You are just getting under its scaly, thick hide.
Thick.
Alright, let's see here. I believe I will use my extra attack as well. So I can attack 3 more times.
Your action surge.
I would hold your action surge if I were you.
Well, I see here an extra attack. I'm not using action surge. Extra attack.
Your extra attack is done when you make the attack action. Your action surge
Oh.
lets you do that all over again.
So yeah, you have,
My
because you have
apologies, I
extra
misread.
attack, you attack 3 times. There.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
I misread. Tell you what, I'm going to save that action surge for another day then.
We have a big
Alright.
baddie to go up against, so I'd hold it off for them.
Yeah.
Another time.
Oh yes, 41. That's a
Yeah,
shot.
that's a solid fighter damage.
The rest of the team don't get on Airless bad side.
Alrighty. With that, I believe nothing else for you?
That will be it for me. Yep.
Alright, Dante, you are up.
Alright, so Dante's gonna get in range of this bad boy, and he's gonna make an attack.
Let's see.
Make kill at them.
If Dante stands next to me, does he also get the flanking?
No.
No? Okay.
No, because it's got to be, like, direct opposite.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta be 5 feet within this guy.
Okay.
All
Go
right,
pet it.
Oh, I'll pet it.
Step.
Alright.
Pit it to death.
Alright, so I'm gonna stab him with my waning moon. Does a 23 hit?
That will hit.
Alright, and because it's within 5 feet, is that considered a sneak attack?
So I believe the swashbuckler has a thing where
Yeah, 'cause
it has to be up.
Has to be
If you are alone with whatever you are attacking, if nobody else is engaged within 5 feet of it, you get sneak attack.
So,
Oh, okay, because it says
So
once per
your
turn you can
range
deal
is-
4d6.
So is Aerolus currently engaged with it in melee?
Both Citra and Aerolus, but you would get the sneak attack if you're at range, though.
Yeah, because
You get sneak attack regardless. This is
I
just
guess-
another way you can get sneak attack. If
Yeah, 'cause-
if you've got someone within 5 feet of it, you get sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
The swashbuckler doesn't replace that way you get sneak attack. It adds on to ways you can get sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
So if
I
it's
keep
basically
reading
like
that
a
wrong.
duelist thing. So if you
Yeah.
if you're like 1v1ing somebody, you can get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah, it's not
I
a
have-
replacement; it's an addition.
it's a.
Okay.
Do you want that sneak attack with your sneak attack?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to use the one where I'm within 5 feet of it. Since
Okay.
You made it. You made me a deadly weapon.
Yeah. And in this case, if you have an ally within 5 feet, you do get sneak attack.
Okay.
Look at that, you got 2.
All right. So did 23 hit?
23 will hit. Go ahead and
Okay, so
roll your damage.
Okay, so he's going to take 7 points of piercing, and then for the sneak attack damage, he's going to take an additional 14. And then, let me see what I can do here. No, that's an action. Never mind. All right, so what he's going to do is he's going to now use his fancy footwork to get to disengage.
All right.
And he's going to back up as far as he can.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
He basically just came in to give him a couple stabbies.
Alrighty.
And that's as far as you can get him?
Yep.
Alright. Then he's gonna use his bonus action to summon Virgil.
Okay. That I have to grab off the shelf.
Oh, you have to add the Skulker feat and get rid of the Dust Mother's Blessing, by the way. Jake.
Okay, sorry. Then I will do that. How do I... Where is it?
So go to your features and traits, go to the bottom.
Manage feats. There we go.
So you gotta remove one and add the other.
And it was Skulkers, right?
Correct. Because you gained it from your armor.
It should automatically add.
It did not.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, and that will do, right?
Yep, that will do. That's it for Dante.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, so you summon Virgil at least, right?
Yeah, I summoned Virgil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Never mind. It's just
Yeah,
hard to see with the lighting.
He blends in with the blue light.
Kind of the whole deal here is that you guys are having a rough time seeing here anyways.
Oh, it's gonna be fixed in a second.
Yeah. Alrighty. And next up is this one.
The other little one.
Funny shark.
Leodon,
Please do not.
make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Okay, here I go. How's a 10 work for you?
That's a failure. You are considered feared.
Amazing. I
Deja
love this
vu.
condition.
You better
and that
start
everyone
running
has
towards-
it.
You better start running towards Dante.
Yep. God.
He's got just the thing for that.
This thing wouldn't happen to be a plant, would it?
No. Alrighty.
Okay, just checking.
Alright. And as
Try again.
for now, let's go ahead and roll me some attacks. Alright. 14. And a natural 20.
The hit.
Ouch.
Sorry,
I'll
buddy.
think that one hit.
Plus 6. 24. So 24 times 2 is 48 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Yep. From a natural 20 hit. And also, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, a little bit better. Those. How's a 25 work?
That will keep you on the board as the giant maw comes just around to the point where it manages to go for at least the entirety of your arm before you manage to put your axe between its mouth as it clamps down, and you could just feel what feels like millions of needles wrapping around the entirety of your pec before it rips back.
My pec.
Yeah. Your pec and
Oh no, my pec.
yeah, your pec and your shoulder blade as it just rips back and just moves back into the darkness.
Have you ever seen a shark back up? It's wild.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Right?
And with that, it is going to yeah. It's like
Oh, lordy.
Oh no.
Swim.
It just.
Zoop.
alrighty. And
I would
Leodon,
say
you
it
do
went
have
skyward, but there's no sky on the moon.
yeah.
There's just moon and then outer moon, I guess.
And with that,
Do I get an opportunity attack? From
you
that?
do. You do get an opportunity attack, but at disadvantage because you're scared.
Amazing. I love it. Okay. I just need to not roll below that.
Oh.
23.
Alright, that's a hit.
Nice.
Well done. Well done. Golf clap. Golf clap.
Bada boom. 13 slashing damage.
Alrighty. Oh. Wrong pen. Alrighty. It's good to know. And with that, will be the end of that creature's turn. Citra, you are up.
Yeah, so to give more light for my friendos, she's gonna bonus action poof the wings, and he's gotta make a con save, I believe, of 18 now. Or he blind.
Boom. Okay.
And thus, Citra has become lamp.
I crave lamp.
22.
Damn it. Look.
Yep.
Alright, well, it was worth the shot. And then she's gonna punch the shit out of it.
There we go.
Everyone else behind us, what the fuck? Alright.
Bull.
Alright. Let's see.
Bull.
That's a natural 1, of course. There it is. And then the other one is at least a 19.
Alrighty. The 19 will hit.
Yeah. So that is 4 plus 5 plus, what was it, a d6? Yeah, it was a d6.
Yes.
Oh, this is D6.
And another 4. It just took a bunch of radiant damage, so...
9.
So 14 plus 4, 18 damage in total.
18? Alrighty. Good to know. As you create what is this giant ring of light that just kind of gives a bit of blindness to a lot of it. You see for the first time what this creature looks like in its entirety is this long, blackened shark-like creature with a single giant red eye at the top of its mouth.
Are you saying it's a freaking shark with freaking laser beams
attached to it? Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta... Can you please change out my model, please?
Oh, yes.
Magical girl transformation sequence begin. Right? You're not the only one that's all Sailor Moon, Dante.
Yes. There we go. Alrighty.
That's all I can do, because I bonus action to take that form, so...
Alrighty. That will be the end of Citra's turn, and Leodon, you are up.
Alright. Thoroughly already fed up with this. Leo's going to look up at the sharks that are swimming around in this, like, infinite blackness. He's going to look down at the Imperium slipstream in his hand. He's going to flip the grip around. And normally, where he would be making cracks in the universe, he brings the slipstream down on himself.
I'm sorry, what?
And cracks begin to spread throughout his body that glow with sort of an iridescent light.
Oh.
And like a shell being shed, a different being steps out as this could only be described as creature emerges from Leodon. Its hair, Leo's hair being replaced with sort of iridescent hummingbird-like feathers. 6 wings sprout from his back, and his arms are elongated and massive and covered in feathers, and his fingers turn to talons, and his teeth turn to fangs, and his eyes are wild and feral and glowing with a fey brilliance as I cast Guardian of Nature.
Did the shark cast counterspell this time too, Aaron?
Does he have counterspell? Is the thing behind me a counterspell?
I don't imagine, yeah.
Everybody
Well,
doing a
then-
Sailor Moon transformation today.
Dante. Yeah, I guess I'll just change my hair.
As this new Leodon growls with sort of a feral rage, he looks over at the shark that is assailing all of his different friends. That was a bonus action to cast, by the way. Leo raises up his slipstream and flings it with a strength like none of you have ever seen before. I have advantage on this.
Citra ducks immediately, like, oh shit!
God.
Does a 16 hit it?
A 16 just barely hits it, yeah.
All right. And then he is going to be taking... That will be 12 slashing damage. And then I am going to use the Imperium Slipstream's ability to immediately teleport next to the shark.
Alright.
I'll try to get flanking if I could possibly, maybe with Aerolist.
You can get flanking
Or
with
Citra. Either which way. Whichever works.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit further from the shark that bit me. That'll work.
Yeah.
And then I will bring the axe down on him again.
Axe buddies!
I'm assuming a 19 hit, so a 16 did.
Yes.
Okay. He'll be taking an additional 13 slashing damage as well. Fey magic pours out of my axe now that I'm within melee range of him. And he takes an additional 1d6 force damage.
I was wondering how did the music suddenly get more intense?
Thanks, Alex Rowe.
Is it 1d6 force damage? Yes. 1d6 force damage.
All right.
An additional 1.
Okay.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
And then...
Oh.
It's not done yet.
No, but I'm not done yet!
But I ain't done yet!
I need this thing to make a strength saving throw.
It's actually one of its better abilities. 19.
Succeeds.
Damn.
Nothing else happens.
Alright. So, as you release this Fey energy within you, and like a crack in the soundless void, as you throw the axe at such speed as it releases a stream of light before you find yourself at the odd end of it, catching it and then coming down with the axe again and releasing another powerful blow.
Yeah, Leo is moving like you've never seen him before. He's acting like a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheetra's staring at him rather than the shark that's in her face like, oh, okay then.
Yeah. Alrighty.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Also, I should mention, in this form, I have 120 feet of dark vision, and my movement speed is increased by 10.
So what is your movement speed?
45.
You still can't reach Citra just yet.
Well, you're a monk, so
I break the laws of everything.
I'll never be able to keep up with you.
That's not
Alrighty.
entirely true.
It is now top of the round. And this one gets its ray back.
Oh, do I get a second save against that fear?
Yeah, we did.
Or be frightened of the Skaver until the start of the Skaver's next turn.
Okay, so when
Gotcha.
that little guy takes his turn.
Yeah. So when
That'll wear off.
When Void 2 goes next, then yeah. Because
I hear you.
Yep. Alrighty. And it is now this
Sir,
round.
that is Spot and Frank. We know this.
Spot and Frank. Thank the Lord. Alrighty. Let's turn you in this general direction.
Aha!
Yep. Alright. Starting with its bonus action.
Punch my goober?
You punched my goober. Such an old video nobody knows about. It's lost to
It's
time.
lost to the internet.
Nobody knows what we're talking about, and we're the only ones that do. Alright, Heralist, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy! How's a 16 sound?
16 just makes it.
Hey.
Hooray! I was not looking forward to Airless being trapped, being scared or something again.
Again.
Alright, and
Must be nice.
even with that, I got a beat 21. Alright.
I see that dice you're rolling.
Yeah. 14 to hit for the first attack,
Nada.
and 19.
Nada.
Alright.
Hairless is a problem.
With a natural AC of 21.
Yeah. So as this thing almost snapping back at you, just snapping on one side and then hitting it with the shield, and then it coming back around to snap again, and just uppercuts with the shield again as it starts bumping upwards. You're not worth the calories.
I am not worth the
All
effort.
right. It's gonna.
If he floats out of the way, we all get opportunity attacks.
Whether he cares or not is up to you guys to decide.
Okay,
So,
I'm a bat.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
we're all gonna take opportunity on that.
Alrighty.
How's a 21?
21 will hit.
So that's a 11 plus 5, that's 16, and then 19 in total.
19 in total. Alright.
Just every time she bats this thing, it's just a flash of light from her wings down her arm into the staff. Bam!
Alrighty.
Airlist, are you also gonna bap it?
I am also. I just wanted to wait my turn.
Alrighty.
So to hit. Oh, dirt. Ooh, 21 to hit.
It's
That
all
will hit.
21s,
Oh my god,
baby!
it's all 21 today.
Alright, so let's see here. So that will be a 10 plus. Okay, fine. A solid 11.
No. Fortunately,
Wait,
there's
there's
Leo.
and I have advantage,
Let's see.
which cancels out my disadvantage.
Alright, this thing is looking mortal, so it's up to you.
Come on, Leo.
Pulls out the gun he's been hiding.
That's a
this whole
natural one, however.
no.
Natural 1 is a no.
Don't worry. I got it.
Yeah. Natural 1 always fails. Sorry. Alright, and that's the end of its immediate turn, which leaves Aerolist next, and then Dante, you're on deck.
So who wants to hit me with a nice shot of fly?
That'd be the next turn, unfortunately, hun.
Alright, well, there's not much I can really do then. Unless I want to try to charge towards the other folks that are fighting there, but
I wouldn't.
I don't think I will yet.
Yeah. Okay. Then just hold your action for now.
Maybe we could spread out.
Yeah, that is a good point. I wonder, do you think we can cover this thing on four corners?
Teacher's about to go straight up.
Yeah, true.
Dante's got
heck.
eyes in the sky.
And you can technically also fly if you use that thing, by the way.
Oh, I could. But I mean, why would I?
Fair enough.
Alright, tell you what, I'm just gonna hold off and just...
Okay.
Airless is probably just gonna shout up on it, just like, yeah, you better run away!
How
Alrighty.
intricate does this fight need to be? Get down here!
Alright then. Dante, you are up.
Alright, Dante is going to, take a shot at this bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah, get him! Get him!
Get him!
Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
Alright. He's gonna take 6 points of piercing damage, and then let me see if there's anything else I can throw on top of this. How far away is this thing from me?
10, 20.
Yeah,
About
Pythagorean theorem.
60 feet.
60 feet? Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Dante gets an extra attack because he didn't do steady aim, he just did a regular attack, so he's gonna try it again. Yeah! That's a natural one, that one doesn't fly.
All right.
It just goes off into orbit.
It doesn't last forever. All right, so now I'm gonna use my bonus action. My bonus action to use a Virgil now, right? I can do that.
You can.
Okay.
And
All right,
then-
I'm gonna have Virgil fly up there with using I want to say 30 feet of movement, so halfway up.
2.
Gotta break out another platform.
No,
All right.
can he just sit on the same platform?
I have him only going up 30
Oh.
feet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just to get me within like 30 feet of this thing, and I'm gonna have Virgil use Eldritch Screech. And
All right.
any extras. Let me see.
You see, you say that, and my brain goes back to the one phrase I just learned in Spanish, and it's funny. Yeah.
Okay, so God, math. Okay, so let's hit that 20. All right. I'm gonna guess a 9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, after about a certain height, you begin to notice that Virgil is kind of having trouble moving here. Almost as if there is solid gravity on the ground, but then as you begin to get higher and higher, your speed becomes more and more reduced, and it becomes harder to move.
Ooh.
Oh. Well.
Yep.
All right. We just learned what that does. Okay, so
Yeah.
in that case, he still has 30 feet to move it, so I'm gonna move him down 20 feet. Sorry. Made you put him on a platform for nothing.
It's fine. That's the whole point of having these.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Alrighty.
All right, and that will end my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is this one.
It's Frank's turn.
He does not get his ray back.
Oh, Leo, do your roll.
Oh, it just disappears after that guy's turn.
Does
no?
it? Yeah.
Oh, it does?
Until this, frightened of the Skaver until the start of the Skaver's next turn.
Oh, okay, never
So
mind. I
it
thought
just
it was
ends. Yeah.
alright. That's cool.
He ain't scared no more.
Oh, God. Wait.
Alrighty.
When?
Because it does not have its ray of fear, it's just gonna make its 2 attacks. 12
No.
and 27.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
There's
Wait.
the one.
Wait, is Citra
That's
within
a natural 20 again, baby.
Okay, never mind. You don't need my help.
Not that we aren't grateful for it.
I am not getting taken away or eaten again. I have learned my lesson from when we were in that school, okay?
Alright, you are taking 24 points of piercing damage.
Ow! Bastard.
As it comes down and then almost takes a bite, almost as if to swipe you back up, and then leaves
And
in the opposite direction.
if he's leaving my area, isn't he also possibly getting bapped?
Quite possibly, yes. He's
It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't...
Or-
Wait.
Did you take your turn?
No, I have not gone yet. So yeah, no, I did my reaction on the other dude that left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thank you for reminding me of that. How far away are they both from me, by the way?
Let's see. Fine. So the first one's 25. The other one is about 35. No,
Okay.
40.
That's fine.
All right. That will be the end of their turn. It is now your turn, Citra.
Cool. She's gonna take a sorcery point and she's gonna twin her spell and she's gonna hit both of them with Ray of Frost.
Oh shit!
At least she's gonna hope to. So 1 is 28 to hit.
All right, that will hit.
The other one is 25 to hit.
All right, that will also hit.
So that's one of them is taking 17 points of freezing damage, and the other one is taking 12 points of freezing cold damage. But also now their movement's reduced to 10 feet.
So as you release both of these rays of frost, as one hits the side of the one that just attacked you, you see it develop ice particles just around its. What's the torso end of a shark called? Like
a torso.
You could just call it its torso.
Yeah, and
Its
the other
torso,
one,
the trunk of the body.
Yeah, the other one, as it seeps into many of its earlier wounds, explodes out in various ice chunks, and this thing is just left spinning into space.
Cool.
Hooray!
What you will notice as you're looking up, and because you're just this giant beacon of light, you notice, Citra, that these aren't the only ones here, as a group of void skeevers just come and start chewing and eating this one that you just killed.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna bonus action now since I only used my my Ray of Frost, which is just a cantrip. I'm gonna heal myself because that fucking hurt.
Yes, please heal yourself.
Alrighty.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Ouch! Okay!
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
3 ones.
Wow.
That is unfortunate, my
D&D
God.
Beyond. Can I have a chat with you? Fuck you!
You were doing great so far until that.
Ow. I'm the only one that's just... No, Leo did get hit, but ow!
Yeah.
And that's all I can do for now.
Alrighty, and
Except for, actually, you know what? I'm gonna move my ass over to Dante.
okay. Both sides of the table now.
I'm staying on the ground for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's realizing what's going on. Like, oh, yeah, that could be a problem. And then see, she's gonna tap Dante and points up and just, guys,
Yeah.
we might have a bigger problem.
Oh. Oh, goddess.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is your goddess here? See, just looking at Dante like,
I guess when they say swimming with the sharks, they weren't kidding.
Alright.
So that one shark got eaten? Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, Spot. Rest in peace, buddy.
It's got turned into fish food.
Oh god. Alright, and that it is now Leodon's turn.
All right. One shark left. Let's do this. Swinging at yonder shark with mine axe.
Alright.
With mine axe.
With mine axe.
He just a bottle
Now
of...
that other shark is gone away, I have advantage on this. 24 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. He's taking 16 points of slashing damage.
16.
Shwing.
Alright.
Yeah, you know what? I'll use my gathered swarm to move myself 5 feet closer towards it. And as this sea of feathers and hummingbirds surrounds me, I have half cover until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And second swing with advantage. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh.
Jesus.
So that's gonna be, oh my god.
28.
He may be last in the turn order, but he's certainly not the least one to be doing the damage in his turn order.
Never underestimate.
That's 32 slashing damage.
Oh.
Owie.
Oh, right.
He's
It's not
hurting
14,
now.
it's 16, right?
Hmm?
It's 16 points. Yeah.
I get +2 because of my fighting
Yeah,
style.
that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So when I see, it's always like a 2 more from what I see.
Yeah.
On the screen. Got it.
my thrown weapon fighting.
Gotcha.
And then as a bonus action, since it is a light weapon, I will toss it one more time. I don't get to add my proficiency bonus to the damage, but I do still have advantage.
Okay.
That'll probably hit. Let's see if I crit again. That'll be a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, lordy.
Not a crit, but damn nice.
And keep in mind, this.
That's...
Oh.
What's my proficiency bonus right now? Is it +4? I don't remember.
He can't.
I think it's +3, actually.
And the shark can only move 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
God,
Plus
there's
3?
no way to just look at my proficiency bonus.
It should be +5 right now, right? For this level?
+5?
It's between your walking and charisma.
Oh, there it is. Yes, it is +5.
Yeah.
So yes.
I have to remember that number mainly because of
On Roll20, it's
Yeah.
on the opposite side of the sheet, so
Yeah.
I'm very scared. Still, that will be -11, -5, +2 is 8 slashing damage.
Okay. Alrighty. As you just do one chuck after each other every single time as it returns back to your hand, and then the last one as it just cuts in, you can see one of its fins get just chopped off, and this thing begins to become a little bit more unstable.
While also having like a tutu of ice around it, so.
Yeah. Alrighty. And is that going to be the end of the turn for Leodon?
That it will be.
Okay. It's now top of the round. Let's see. You're coming in.
Boy.
Oh no. Oh! Another one.
As descending from that giant overhead of various scavers, as this one comes barreling down towards you, Dante,
Or
Oh.
and you need to make wisdom
ahead,
saving
take it.
throw.
wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
All right, so I get a +3 to this bad boy. Just saying.
You do, because you are a paladin.
Yeah. That's a natural 1.
Oh,
God.
You are
Number
considered
generator, please.
you are considered in fear of this creature.
Ah.
All right, and with that, it's going to make its attacks on you.
Fuck.
Bick.
All right, 16.
It does not hit.
All right, and 19.
19 hits.
All right, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, you already know I'm gonna fucking win that.
I know.
Oh, damn. Alright, so 26.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and then,
Figure that, the high dex team can pass a dex save.
yeah, that's absolutely no damage, baby.
Jesus Christ.
That's okay
So
because
I need you to understand that the damage dice for these things are... I took some dice away because these things are hungry and not like at full power on purpose. I still rolled really fucking high for damage, so
Well, that's okay.
bear
because,
with me.
That's okay because
Well, it's all right. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because
Succeeded the dex save, evasion.
Well,
Yep.
no, that
It's
keeps you from getting eaten.
Yeah, you're still taking the damage from the attack.
Yeah.
That's why you got hit so many times.
Well, right here, it says
So-
right here.
No, that's for like AoEs and certain spell abilities. The dodge, you dodging for this is so that way you are not eaten alive. This is so
okay,
that
then
way
I
you
can
can
just use
avoid that. Yeah.
All right, then I can use something else then.
Yeah. Anyways, 40 points of piercing damage.
Yikes, I think you just got down to me.
Okay, and he's going to use. Let me see.
I've been rolling really low for the weirdest reason.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny
Yeah.
dodge.
So 20
that
points.
Alright, it's okay. Damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like these things are pretty strong. Just weird.
So, is this damage from the dexterity saving throw?
No.
No, because
No.
the dexterity was just so I wouldn't get eaten, and then the
Gotcha.
damage was
Yeah.
just from like its teeth, I'm guessing.
So, let me say what this is. This is called Swallowing Bite. If a target is a large or smaller creature, it must exceed a DC 16 dexterity saving throw or be swallowed by the scaver. The scaver can have one creature swallowed at a time.
So think of it as like, you know, when the sharks bite and they're trying to swallow whole, they have to like bite and then open their mouth
Yeah.
again and bite again. So like in that in between, he went, oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
For those who need a visual.
Yeah. So. So yeah, these things are fucking. Think of like the Bahir ability, but the thing is that the Bahir has 2 steps. It's grapple, then swallow.
Gotcha.
Yeah. These guys just do it.
I feel ya, man.
Yeah. Alrighty. And with that, that will be the end of the Void Skeever, and it is now Aerolist's turn.
It's on the ground.
Yes, it is. It is on the ground. It is on the ground, and I want you guys to imagine the sound of a freight train charging at this thing.
Arms swinging.
Alrighty, so.
Oh, that
Yep,
is
she
blinding.
Oh yeah, that is. There you go. That's honestly a little bit of there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit. Let's see here. That is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
15.
That just hits.
Oh, whew, thank goodness. And then that one.
That will not hit.
Alright, well, that's okay.
So the first, like, that nat 1 just gleams off first as you come around and see where you first hit and just hit it even harder.
Alright, let's see here. So then. So that's 22. So that's about 32 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Don't you hit my friends!
Alrighty. As you just come down with the axe, the first one gleams and then you just keep hitting it harder. Alrighty. And that will be the end of Aerolist's turn, I'm assuming?
Let's see, do I have any movement left?
So you went about 15 feet. So you
Any
got
chance
three.
any chance I can sidle up next to Citra to throw a rally at her?
Let's see. See if I can map
into a
this.
diagonal square. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Alright,
got you.
I'm going to use a superiority dice to
But
rally
to
Citra. and give
to
her a little bit of
note,
health.
you have to leave its space for an opportunity attack in order to get next to Citra.
I think she can withstand it.
Okay, then.
She's
We'll
a
see.
brick.
17, by the way.
That's a big fat no.
All the 20 hits hit me and Leo. That's the rule.
Clonk.
Yes,
And I'm using the Hammer of Dawn.
We're still gonna melt that die, right, Leo?
All right.
I'm gonna turn it into a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Very good.
No, it's my favorite one.
Alright, and I rolled a 10, so Citra gets 10 more health.
Thank you.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to say, like, considering that she doesn't, no one's really using, like a healer's kit, it's just, her arm is gnarled up with shark bites. It's just at least stopped the bleeding, but it looked bad. And now Dante, too.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Okay. And with that, it is now Dante's turn.
All right.
You've got friends within 5 feet of you.
2 friends.
Do you have friends within 5 feet of me? All right. I'm gonna stab this bad boy. And is it with disadvantage?
It is a disadvantage because fear.
All right. You know what? I have something just for that. All right. So I'm gonna cast heroism on myself.
There you go.
Right, so basically that's going to give me 3 temporary hit points. It's also going to eradicate fear from me.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, so it makes me immune to being frightened.
Oh, right. I also have stillness
Hell
of mind
yeah.
if I ever have to use it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I didn't take the attack action, so I can't use my second attack for him. But that's all right. I'm going to let me see. All right, so Dante's going to use he's just gonna reach behind him and like tap Citra on the arm and throw 10 points into your pool.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Right.
And
Lay on
then-
hands.
Citra.
Yeah, lay on hands, baby. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Confirm. All right, and then he's gonna fucking run.
All right.
He's basically he's gonna
If you can dodge a shark, you can dodge a ball.
Okay, let me see. Let me just check my features really quick to just make sure that I'm doing this right.
Read your tooltips.
Yeah.
Oh, and just a note, the shark already used the bonus attack to try to get airless, so...
Yeah, I can't hit you.
Okay, hey. Oh, yeah, just back me the fuck up then.
Gonna nope the fuck out in a different direction. Bye.
Yeah. Alright, but now Dante still just has his bonus action of Virgil. How many feet is that shark within?
No, you don't.
No?
Heroism and also lay on hands.
Yeah.
Oh, was lay on hands
Unfortunate.
bonus action?
It's
Yep.
fine. It's fine. Not all
That's
actions
okay.
always have to be damage rounds.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. Is that that's going to be the end of Dante's turn? I just have to note it because, like, action economy for every reason. All right.
Got it.
Now, this one...
What shall we name this one? Because we still have Frank. Who's this one? Bruce?
Eddie.
Bruce. No, Bruce.
Okay, we'll call him
Finding
Bruce.
Nemo. Fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
Unfortunately, we're not fish.
Fuck. The teacher just like, I didn't know fish could be so mean.
We're not fish, we're birds.
Some of us.
Most of you. No, we can all be birds. I'm just flightless.
What is going on? Oh, he's just 10 feet off the ground.
5 feet.
5 feet, okay.
Yeah. And let's see if it gets back. It does. Leodon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, fuck's sake.
This again.
That's gonna be a 16,
That
however.
just makes it.
Just you just mean mug it even more like grr.
Alrighty, and it's gonna make its attacks onto you. Switching to the Mighty 9 dice. That's more like it. 26.
That does it.
And another 26.
We're gonna melt it.
Owie.
That was this one. This one.
Melt that one too.
Yep. It needs a friend. Let's
All
go.
of them. All of them.
We need two
My
toothbrushes.
dice. My dice are just melting by the day. Oh, and I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. That's a 24.
That will save you. I'm not sure the damage will be as kind.
Yep.
I mean, there's some hope if the other team does fine, by the way. There are 2 other Divine Soul Sorcerers behind us.
Alright. You are taking 45 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
I am down.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no. Absolutely not.
Sorry.
We can just pretend. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait, so if you go down, you start
As
floating.
You get hit and you lose consciousness. Your unconscious body begins to raise up from the ground even further.
Don't.
Yeah,
see-
all the feathers that sprouted from Leo will just molt immediately, and I'll just regular Leo starts floating.
Alrighty. And that will be the end. Actually. Yeah,
I never like it when he says that will be the end, actually.
yeah, he can't be swallowed anyways, at that point. Let's see. That will be the end of Voidskiva's turn. It is now Citra's turn.
Yeah, Citra's gonna look at Airless and be like, take care of this one, and immediate fly over to Leo. And she's
Roger
gonna
that.
bonus action heal him with 2d8 points. Alright, so you're getting 14 points of health back, and then she's gonna bap the shit out of this thing twice.
Kill.
She's like, wake up, buddy!
Wake up, Lieutenant.
17
It's me,
to
Connor.
hit for the first one,
That will hit.
and the other one to hit is 29.
That will also hit.
Alright, so first hit damage 7 plus 5,
12.
so 12, and then plus 3. So 15 points on that one, and the second hit is 12 plus 5, so that's 17, plus another d6, 19 total. So, yeah, Leo just kind of wakes up to just a warm feeling of being healed, and then just flashes of light. It just almost like fireworks going off in his face as she's punching this thing in the face. Like, don't get my friends!
Yes.
Yeah, as you just hit with one crack of light after another, you lead on as you're like coming awake. As you right yourself, you feel gravity begin to pull you back down.
Gotta use the knees,
okay.
buddy. You use the knees.
I'm okay. I'm alright.
And with that, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
I couldn't have caught him.
Not if you were attacking.
That is true. Alright, fair enough.
Alrighty. And with that, it is end of Citra's turn. Leodon, you're up as you're on your ass.
Oh, sorry.
The moon is so weird, isn't it? I had to print out an
weird.
entire sheet just for these rules.
Is Citra
The moon.
is Citra in the
is
safe spot
weird.
where she's not gonna start floating, I guess?
You have not reached the 30-foot,
Oh, limit. Okay, got
yeah.
it.
As soon as you hit 30 feet, you're just basically free floating, and it's like being in this weird gravity space.
Gotcha.
After If you fall unconscious, you'll start rising up about 5 feet every turn.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So.
Alrighty.
Yeah, also, you gotta turn Citra around.
Oh, yeah.
For continuity's sake.
There we go. Alrighty. It is now Leodon. What are you doing?
I'm going to get to my feet. Gonna use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Don't forget to heal, buddy.
You'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
Yeah. This thing is looking mortal, by the way. Just letting you know.
I'm going to move towards Team 2 with my movement, the rest of my movement.
What? How much movement does Zephyr Strike give you again?
It gives me 30 additional feet.
He can move.
I am schmoving.
Yeah.
Gonna wander over there, ask for a heal.
Then it's going to be 2 attacks. One of them is going to have advantage. Here I go.
Alright, that will hit.
Just making sure I didn't crit.
Yep.
Yep, that's going to be whackety schmackety 11 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
The moon, it shifted.
Let's go ahead and deal additional damage with my Gathered Swarm.
Alrighty.
That'll be 1d8 at this level, I believe.
Okay. This
Or
might do it.
Is it? Yes, it is. Here I go! That's 7 additional damage.
That's on the money. As you throw your axe twice, as it hits the backside, its entire body begins to shift, and then you throw the axe again as it lands directly in that giant red eye, as it begins to just start flipping into space.
And then, for my second attack, I will swing at yonder other shark.
It's Bruce.
Do.
Other shark. Other shark.
Here we go. That'll be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
For 15 slashing damage and an additional 7 force damage.
Alrighty.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. And as you just release this torrent of attacks, it is now top of the round, back onto this scaver. It's got enough.
Come on, buddy. Airless is right there. Go for her. Nah.
Oh no, does he have a second form? Oh no, he's just flying.
How was he not within range?
No, he was not.
Ah, whack. Ah, how nice.
Yeah. You're the glowing one.
Yeah, that's true, but everyone needs to kind of fucking see, so.
Alrighty. And it's
It's
going
a
to come.
burden I take upon myself.
Come up over to you, and it's going to make its attacks onto you. Let's see, there it is. 24. And then 15.
No.
Okay. Still need you to make a dexterity saving throw, by the way.
Let's try another one.
You got this.
She got eaten, guys. It was bound to happen. Aaron likes doing this to me.
Oh no!
It's going to be 23 points of piercing damage as it goes up for its meal, and then the entirety of its mouth opens like a basking shark and just whomp all around you. As
so the
you
light
all
suddenly
see,
flickers and dies down on you guys, technically.
Yeah.
She still has him, but she's inside this thing.
Yep.
So is there like a glowing spot on this guy's tummy?
Probably.
Oh,
By the way,
perfect.
Aaron, for future reference, gulper eel is also a very good reference for these guys.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
true.
Alrighty.
Wait a minute, don't you also have evasion?
I did, but if I only get it if I...
You rolled with advantage?
No?
Evasion gives you advantage, I'm pretty sure.
Is it on saving throws?
Dexterity saving throws? Hang on. I might be wrong about that, actually.
Yeah,
I
here.
don't think it do. It just says if I succeed, I take no damage.
I could have sworn there was something that gave you advantage on Dex
Here,
saves.
monks. The one time that I've ever had to crack open this book just to look at monks.
No, you're right. You're right. I was incorrect.
That is okay.
Weird. What gives you advantage on Dex saves? There's something. I thought.
When you are
Guess not.
subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage. So yeah, that's that ruling, which does not affect. It's the same thing with the Bayers.
Oh,
Or the Behirs.
hold on.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to use this. I have favored foe, not favored foe, fucking favor of the gods, but like I'm so scared of using it. But I could.
You
Yeah.
could. The DC is not too far away. I'll say that.
What did I roll?
You rolled a 12.
Let's just see. It's 2d4s. 3.
3? Still no.
Yeah. So
By
it wouldn't have
one.
mattered. Yeah, I'm a cursed person, so this game went no. Your existence is to be eaten by fucking monsters in this game.
Get bored.
No.
We do not say those terms.
We did not say that here. Not in this table. All right. And with that, you are considered blind and restrained, have total
fine.
cover, and
And
you are taking 13 points of acid damage.
Fuck.
Yep.
Is this the same rules when I got eaten last time? By the way.
Yes.
Okay,
They have to
thank
take
you.
a certain amount of damage to throw you back up.
I believe the damage is 30 points.
Alrighty. And with that, it's going to be the end. Actually, no. Moved. Still needs the rest of its movement.
Everyone else on the team. Fuck.
Airless just, please come to the ground, please come to the ground, please come to the ground.
Nope. It's gonna go up higher.
Ah, shit.
Alright. And that will be the end of its turn. Citra.
Yeah.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Okay. Good to know, but da-da-da. Trying to understand. So you are considered blind and restrained. Restrained. Disadvantage on dexterity. Disadvantage on attack rolls. And your speed is 0. And blind, you cannot. Every ability check that is sight based, you automatically fail and just can't see in general.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Same thing I did last time, baby. It's getting fireballed from inside.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
25 points, of course.
I mean, technically you're on the money. But, let's look at the damage. Alright, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Deck save.
Well, it can't really make the dex save, really.
He's coming from within.
Given the attack is coming
Yeah.
from inside.
Yeah. So, after the damage, it does need to make a Constitution saving throw because it will decide on whether or not it throws you up. 10. As you...
And everything lights up again, guys. Wow.
All those guys fighting the other critter just like, what the hell's going on back there?
Yep, as you fall to the ground, 20 feet.
Yeah. I have slow fall, technically.
Oh, well then,
Because it was on my turn, so... Whoop!
yeah. As a giant burst of flames come out as the maw just opens and you see as Citra just slides out.
Permission to land like a dainty butterfly? Permission granted. It still means I just land on my feet, though.
Yeah.
Albeit a little slimy.
Not again! So I bonus action and I cast the spell, so I'm good. That's it.
Alrighty. It is
Meanwhile,
now...
there's just like smoke coming out of the thing's mouth, like, why is it spicy?
yeah. Alright, Leodon, you are up. Connor?
Connor?
Let us commence forth. Alrighty.
I'm sitting at 37 points, by the way. Fuck.
This shark is toast. Almost literally. Let us pray for his soul as I swing 3 times at it.
Goodbye, Bruce.
Imperium Slipstream, here I go. Oh. 15?
That will hit. Just on the money.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, well, he's taking 12 points of slashing damage. And I need him to make a strength saving throw.
It's gonna be... 15?
Failure. He gets dragged 15 feet downward by a sea of hummingbirds.
Yay!
Tweet.
Tweet.
And if he can be prone, he is not prone.
Get rotated?
Get rotated.
No. He's still 5 feet off the
fair.
ground.
That's fair.
That's okay.
Some creatures are immune to the prone condition.
Yep.
Which is fair enough.
He's just spinning.
I will simply swing once more. Ah, come on! Oh, that's still a hit. 27. It was dancing on that 20.
Yeah, no. But it does hit.
It does hit. You'll be taking an additional... Oh, come on. 11 slashing damage.
Alright.
Hey, it's better than none.
It's...
Bonus action. Let's... You know what? Let's whip a flame tongue at it, actually.
I mean,
I'll take the -3 penalty. And let's see what happens.
kill it with fire.
Flame tongue. Ginny and the Wimp. That's the natural one.
Oh, nope. Alright, 23.
That's okay. We got 3 other people who can beat the shit out of this shark.
Leo, you should still have your movement. If you can get closer to me, I can hand you one of these handy-dandy healing potions.
I was just about to move towards you guys, actually. I didn't want to be out here by myself.
With the behemoth behind you.
Yeah.
He just looks behind him like,
Well,
oh.
he's got his own problems.
Considering that team is pretty spicy.
All right. Wait.
Literally with Ignis, anyway.
Are you moving in?
I'm going. Yeah, I'm moving in.
Okay.
I'm going to run close to Aerolus, but not like directly behind her.
Okay.
I'm assuming Airless goes, I got a healing potion.
Yeah, she's
Dangles it in front of me like a dog.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
And it's absolutely jingle, jingle, jingle. One of the best healing potions in the entire jingle, jingle world. Oh god. Usually I have my keys on me.
A wolf.
Alrighty. Is that going to be the end of the turn, Leodon?
That is my turn.
Alrighty.
Citra's shaking all the gunk off, like, not again.
Alrighty. So that puts that... Who's worth the calories right now? Aerolist.
yes, please.
Gotta get that extra iron in your system, I guess, bud.
Yes, please. Give it a try, buddy.
Alrighty. It doesn't know any better.
Poor Bruce.
These things are not smart. 22?
Hey, shiny. Wait, shiny hard.
Okay, a 22 will hit.
Alright, and then
Karen, finally!
15 was its second attack. Alrighty. Let's see.
For the first time in this entire fight, Airless is taking damage.
Must be nice. Looks at Leo and Citra.
You're taking 25 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, let's see here. First, let me implement that. And Dex is a 10.
No.
God. Oh god.
Slurp.
But she's very heavy. Hopefully she draws him to the ground.
As its entire mouth just encompasses you and then pulls you up. As now...
I am impressed. Airless is a very large character.
Yep.
She is a Goliath.
Yep. As you are considered blind and restrained. And you already heard the listing from before, but yeah. Oh, also, you're taking 22 points of acid damage.
Am I? How about if I use my stone's endurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you take damage, you use your reaction to reduce the damage taken by 1d12 plus 3. So, let's see here.
Yeah.
D12. Oh, let's roll.
Oh, we lost the camera.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
there
it's
we
back.
It's alright.
Camera's back. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that was 9 that I rolled. So plus 3, that is 12. So, what was the damage?
Oh, it's gone again.
Here, it's alright. It's alright.
There we go.
It's fine.
What was the damage you rolled?
It was 22 points of acid damage.
So 12.
Okay, so
only
she's
7.
only taking 10.
Okay.
Alright.
That's not too bad.
Alrighty.
How much health do you have?
156.
You're fine.
Well,
Fire.
naturally, I have 156. I'm at 121 right now.
The
Alrighty.
fighter.
Alrighty. And with that is going to be the end of its turn. It is now your turn, Aerolist. As you are in the belly of the beast.
You can still attack, but it's at disadvantage.
Okay. Alright, so do I need to even roll hit DC at this?
Yeah.
You have to make your attacks with the disadvantage.
Okay.
You ever remember that scene of Austin Powers in that tiny hallway with the golf cart?
Yeah.
Yeah. That first one is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright.
Disadvantage who?
Is a 22 to hit.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Pure spite!
And the third one
19.
is 17 to hit.
Yeah, they all
still
hit.
Oh, she's gonna have her moment.
Basically the equivalent of eating a razor blade.
Alright, let's see. So that's 16 plus 9 plus, oh, thank you, dice. Plus 17.
Oh,
16, 9, 17. Plus, let's see here. How many d6? We got 1, 2, 3. Plus 14.
Holy shit.
14.
Airless didn't like being eaten.
That's
17 plus 14.
plus 9.
56.
Oh.
Yeah.
She said, "That is rude. I did not consent."
As as you're struggling, you just take your axe and point it as to the best direction as you believe and just start wiggling and spinning in its stomach. As you do, you manage to just completely decapitate and split this thing down the middle as you land back down onto the ground.
Now, given it was a short fall, I don't imagine it's much damage.
It's 1d6 for every 10 feet.
I was 5 feet. It was
It was only sitting
what?
5 feet or 10 feet?
15.
10 feet? So,
Okay,
So-
1d6.
And you're taking
that is
2 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, no, I got it.
okay. So
Alrighty.
she's at 119. We're good.
As you
Yay.
guys have managed to clear off some of the ones that would make an active move against you, you can see more still circling overhead, realizing that this is not worth the effort in trying to get the calories, as the other party is still kind of fighting off this massive blackened creature. As they continue fighting, you can see as Alois turns to all of you, "Listen, we got this, just go! Get to the Citadel!"
Got it!
Okay, don't die!
Don't plan on it!
All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
Airless would like to try to run over to hand off those healing potions.
Please, 37 out of 94 is not nice.
Okay.
That.
All right. Which ones do you need? I have 4 of greater, 2 of superior, and 1 of supreme.
What are your choice? I don't know which one does, so.
Okay. Supreme is 10d4 plus 20. Superior is 8d4 plus 8. Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
8d4? I think. I don't want to take, like, the really nice one right now.
Alright, so one of the superiors.
Yeah, and I suggest you roll the healing points. I kind of said fuck you to me a minute ago.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so 8d4.
Also, keep in mind, I also have the what do you call it? Oh my god, where did it go? Where's my healing?
I don't know.
I basically have enhanced healing, so, like, I can re-roll any of the lower dice. But you have
Alright.
to go with the one that you rolled on anyway. So if it's like, you rolled a 3 and you rolled to hopefully get higher, then you roll a 1. Well,
Yeah.
it's a 1.
It's better to roll on 1s and 2s.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see here. 24 plus 4, 28.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you want to re-roll this one.
Is there any lower ones that you rolled? Like, look at...
No, there's only one.
If you want to re-roll it, it can't go lower than a 1.
I think we'll leave it at this. So 28 health.
Alrighty.
65.
Alright, and then we'll manage that. There we go, down to one of those. Anybody else need a healing potion?
Yes.
Leo.
Would you like the Supreme? Because I believe you need it.
Please.
10d4 plus 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Zip! Look at all those numbers! Why'd I roll lower? Okay, this is a 21 here.
D4s are funny little guys, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So 20.
They're pretty funny.
So 21 plus 20. Leo, you get 41 points.
41? Okay.
And we are now out of a supreme potion. But it was well needed.
Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
Alright. Anybody else? I've still got healing potions. Particularly, I've got 4 greater potions.
I think I'm pretty good for now. I think.
How many are you sitting at?
Well, I'm 84 out of 84 out of 104.
Yeah. 65 out of 94. How's Leo doing?
I'm 50 out of 91.
You and I are, like, even with each other almost.
Alright, just let me know what you guys want to do.
Okay.
Because I got 4 of those greater healings, unless we want to save them.
We're gonna save him.
Alright.
Let's save him.
Okay.
Okay. We used what was absolutely needed, so let's go.
Alright. As you guys begin to just start making your run towards what could be considered that black citadel just over the horizon. As you do, you are what one could be perceived as the feeling of being watched at all times.
We're getting used to that feeling.
Still don't like it.
It just... I imagine Dante just flipping off the bird in any general direction, like, I know you're watching me.
He wouldn't want to do that because Sahani's there too.
Yeah.
Don't want to flip off the wrong person.
I think she'd know you're not flipping her off.
As being this beacon, Citra, and hopefully being able to traverse this wide and barren landscape that is the moon, as you begin to make headway over what is this rather sizable crater, you perceive for the first time, and what you would have originally imagined was probably a small citadel. And as you guys reach to the top of this hill at first, you look down into a crater of a massive, endless citadel that fills this entire void on this space.
Oh. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but there it is.
Leodon and Aerolist, you notice towards one of the ends of the top of this crater that something is sticking out of the ground. It looks like this weird wheeled contraption that's just stuck under what seemingly might have been years of moon dust and stone just piling on top of this thing.
You think we should dig that up, Leo?
I mean...
I'm not even sure what it could be.
A way in?
Well, if that's the case, then
I wouldn't suggest...
might as well try.
Wouldn't suggest flying too high right now.
Or going through the front door.
Aye.
Can Dante
Definitely
can
not.
Dante do an investigation on it?
Sure.
I mean, Citra can just start punching rocks. It worked the last time you get Leo out.
Well,
Does a
let's see.
27 work?
I mean, your passive 20 would have been just fine, honestly. As you go and take a look at it, upon further inspection, you notice that after sweeping away some of the dust and rock, that this single wheel is also attached by 2 bars And as you begin to push more and more of it away, you begin to notice that these bars are connected to a very top-heavy contraption. As you kind of just wrench it a bit and notice that there's more to it.
Huh.
Keep digging!
Yeah.
I'll keep digging!
Yeah. As you're just like wrenching it back and forth and pulling it up further and further, you notice as you pull it up what looks like this automata-like creature that has long since been deactivated with these large blackened out spectacles and what looks like to be this rather gnomish looking face, and the rest of its body made out of this brass-like material.
Oh.
And as you're just holding it up by these two bars, its arms are just like clink, 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 clink.
Huh.
I don't know what this is.
This looks like the shit that artificers make.
I can't help it, technically. Layman's, for basic terms, any of my healing spells have no effect on undead or constructs, and I'm assuming this is probably a form of construct, so.
Can you cast Mending?
I do not have mending.
Frick.
Something else.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. Can Dante see if there's like an on switch or something on this? A button, a twisty.
Yeah, as you kind of just flip it around, you notice that there is something on the back of its, I guess, neck or nape, if you will. And it seems like something's kind of stuck in there.
Teacher's just gonna yank that out, or if it's gonna be tough, she'll punch it out.
Or if it's just wedged in there, Airless will be happy to give it a yank.
As you kind of just flip open one of the metal hatches, you see that there is a rock and what is this crystallized stone, and the rock has pushed up this crystallized stone for making a connection. And after removing the rock and then putting back the crystal, you see as it begins to whir and spin back to life.
Someone's really been playing Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry. All I imagine is those little dudes, and they're cute.
As this thing begins to kind of just go, as it begins to come back alive, you see the two little eyes glow this very iridescent blue color, and the hatch on the back closes back shut, and its head kind of just splits open a bit, and then releases this little antenna, spins around for a bit, and then comes back down, and then closes again. And as its arms begin to kind of flail a bit, you see the kind of just multi-pieced metal mouth comes alive. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa! Whoa!
Dante
Whoa!
just dropped
Whoa!
him.
Whoa! As you just drop him, it's just like, ah!
Teacher's just floating behind Leo, like ready to be hit again, like.
As you see, as the little wheel begins to kind of spin, as the arms push it up, it comes back to balance. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Airless will reach out to help steady it.
Oh! Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Aren't you also curious?
We spotted you just buried in the dirt here. What happened?
I must tripped. Well, yeah, well, back to my duties. Have a good day. Kind of just begins to...
wait.
As he stops and he turns. Yes?
What are your duties?
Oh, well, I'm just observing.
Observing?
Observing.
Yes. Well, I guess my captain kind of just left me here, and I've had some of my suspicions, but, you know, the A to the L to the EX Ander is all kinds of smart, but he left me here because of, well, one of my designed flaws, if you will.
Oh, buddy.
Who put you here?
Well, my captain, Alexander.
Dante leans
Do
into-
any of us know an Alexander?
Alexander?
No. I was curious at first because I also know about. We did know that the Calrol and his buddies created, we're basically observing the moon and the sun, so it's just, when he said observing, I was like, wait a minute, and then, no. Can you tell us what's going on over there? And she points at the Citadel.
Oh yeah, I've been looking at that for quite some time. I suppose, what's your star date?
What is the star date, to be fair?
Yeah.
I mean, there is the general Erzheimel year, which right now is 853. But Stardate is kind of a different kind of nomenclature. The fact that he's speaking common is strange.
Teacher would lean over to Dante. Would Sahani know what the Stardate is? Because I feel like this is her expertise.
Yeah, I guess I can ask.
I mean, you're on the moon.
Yeah, commune with goddess.
Using a commune spell. Okay, so you get...
What year is it, God?
So as the commune spell works, it gives you 3 answers to 3 questions in a very vague term, as per the DM's discretion.
Uh-huh.
So asking for the star date, that is kind of whisper quiet, as it's not exactly sure what you're asking for. So you got 2 more.
How do we get inside the Citadel, I guess?
Yeah, how do we get into the Citadel?
Oh, right, no, it's yes or no, so she can't really tell us.
Oh, will this automaton help us get into the Citadel?
There you go.
You feel a faint flutter in your chest, almost as an affirmation.
Ooh.
Yes! Oh, okay.
What's the last one? Are our enemies inside the Citadel?
Yeah. Or, I was gonna say, is how stupid am I? Just like a throwaway question. Okay, yes or no yes or no questions.
Just yes. That's the answer. Yes.
Okay. That's a freebie.
That's relative.
Okay, yeah.
You just feel like a psychic head pat, like, oh, my sweet dear child.
Okay, are our enemies inside the Citadel?
That flutter is solid as you just feel it in your chest.
Alright. Yep, well, they're in that Citadel.
Well,
but this guy's gonna help us get in there. As he
I'm gonna
lifts
do
him up
what?
and kind of shakes him around. The goddess told us that you're the one who's gonna help us.
Who now?
So, I don't know exactly what the star date is, but the date back on Erzheimel is 850 what?
853. That's the year. Yeah.
The year is 853.
Well, y'all are really behind the times then.
Behind?
Oh, yeah. I'm not from here.
You've been stuck in this ground.
Well, I'm not from your world particularly.
You're from a different star?
Exactly.
First a different star, also remember the Dreadnought. What is going on with this moon?
The Dreadnought? Oh, ain't that a funny conclusion there?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah. Well, the Dreadnought is... let's just say it's kind of planet-eating kind of thing.
Oh, that might be what Calvo was talking about. Planet-eating?
Yeah, it's like big.
Oh goddess. Oh goddess me. Whew, alright, well can you tell us like a back way of getting into the Citadel at least?
I mean, there's quite a number of entrances. I'd take the personal front door if you were me, but...
Well, no, anything but the front door, anything but the front door.
How about if we would prefer not to be noticed right away?
there's some not so
And
nice people
safely.
inside.
Well, I mean, there's a few cracks around. I might be able to get you through one of the main walls, if that's what you're asking me about. But, I gotta keep doing my rotations, Erzheimel's kind of like, really important. My duties kind of come first.
What?
Well,
I'm
if
sure.
Erzheimel is important, then helping us will be towards your goals as well, because we're here on behalf of the continued safety of Erzheimel, as that is currently in jeopardy.
By the two people who are not so nice inside the Citadel that we have to go after.
Precisely.
Leodon, make a persuasion.
Could I help him? With my +7? Oh, he's fine. Never mind.
Please.
We don't have to
You
try
need
that.
so much help. Ugh.
Make a persuasion, Leodon.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That's a 17.
Ah, so y'all are from Erzheimel, right? Are you like their leaders? That
We
doesn't
come
sound like
in-
confidence to me.
We come in
We're not
representation.
leaders, but we're
Dante's gonna raise his
with-
hand. He's gonna be like, I'm a leader.
Yeah, technically it's
well,
true.
Yes, I guess technically, but we're also here on behalf of
Saving Erzheimel.
leaders of Erzheimel.
Oh, well then, I guess you're like me, just under certain duties and commands. And looking at you,
In a manner.
looking at you, Dante, as he pats the side of your leg, considering how small he really is.
How small is
He's considered,
Doll-sized?
about 3 feet tall, a little less.
He's
Yeah. Yeah, he's considered he's an autognome, if you will.
He's small.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, I mean, as long as there's a commanding officer around, I suppose I could always, adjust the parameters.
Oh.
Well, if it comes to this particular group, and he gestures to the four of them, I suppose I'm the closest thing to a commanding officer.
Oh, well then, I'll just follow your lead. Oh, but...
Great.
But I must warn you about my defect.
What is that?
I have an insatiable desire for violence.
We're gonna get along just fine.
That may actually come in handy.
Perfectly handy.
Well then, fantastic! Let's go! As he stabs the side of your leg, Dante.
Teacher's gonna stay hovering.
All right, how many points of damage is that?
You are taking
How about
a single point of piercing damage, by the way, as he pokes the side of your leg with what looks like to be this attached blade that flips around back to a hand.
how about we have Airless stand right next to him instead?
Dante's just like kind of like bouncing on one leg, like ah. Jesus. Oh God.
Violence satiated.
I mean, at least you can defend yourself.
Oh yeah, as he just like flips his other arm around with what looks like to be this jackhammer device, and then flips the other arm around with what looks like to be a knife device, and then they
Listen.
flip back to hands.
The Transformers fan inside of me is happy.
Yeah. Well,
Guys,
then
if we can
let's.
channel that towards the folks inside, that'd be great.
All
I would
right.
not suggest he go after the guys inside the castle. Like, that would be ill-advised.
Y'all are strange, and I like you. You remind me of the A to the L to the EX-ander. All right, let's head off. As he begins to kind of just wheel through this mono-wheeled little creature as he begins to bump along the rocks.
Cetra's
You
gonna
are
stay hovering, but holding on to, like, Leo's shoulders, like, no, I'm not getting stabbed. Nope.
And with that, as you guys begin to descend into the crater, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh my
God,
goodness.
he's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
I love him. I'm gonna protect. If anything bad happens to it, I'm gonna kill everyone in this room and then
And then
myself.
Okay, Aaron, I have to ask.
man.
I have to ask. Were you inspired by Claptrap?
A little bit.
Oh my god!
I'm sensing a lot of inspirations with this guy. I just hope if we meet his captain, our tank has a level 3 limit break
Yeah,
ready.
I also think of Treasure Planet, that guy too.
That was the first thought that came to mind for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so many inspirations. We'll get to that later, but first, pee-pee time!
Pee-pee time!
See you guys in 10 minutes! And we're back.
Woo!
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Alrighty. So, as such, we are going to go ahead to start jumping in as we enter into the large crater of the Black Citadel. As you all follow this little automata guy as he's just rolling downhill. As such.
Do you have a name, little guy?
Oh, yes, why I do. Well, my original creator didn't really give me a name, but then Alexander gave me a name. And he named me after one of his favorite things in the whole world. Well, gave me a specific way of spelling it. It was B00Z.
Booze?
Booze?
Booze, yes.
Booze?
Booze.
Who was your original creator?
Long ago, I guess, well, they didn't really say much about who they were. They kind of just, activated me, put me on the line, and then I was bought up by Alexander.
Seems like somebody's buying and trading from outer space.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising considering how somewhat advanced your civilization is. I mean, y'all learned how to create ships that's flying, but yet you still haven't made anything that's seafaring or spacefaring, I guess.
Well, we've got a lot to deal with down below currently.
Well, that's just too darn bad.
Suddenly spelljammer.
Spacefaring. So your people have such things. You have ships that can sail through the astral sea?
Exactly. Yeah, it took quite a bit of time, but, how arrogant one might be to assume that you're all alone in this wide, crazy universe, right?
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago never to assume anything.
Well, that's good. You're above the rest.
I'm open to new information.
See, I like y'all. You're not so as volatile as Alexander.
Volatile?
Oh, yeah. You're a big person. Like, God.
Wait. Pause. Brain moment. I know the one was Cowrul, the other one was Droog. What was the three names again?
So it was Cowrul, Arthur, and Modius.
Okay. Thank you. Hold on a minute. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's a big guy. Like, it kind of like that one as he points to you, Leodon, but with a lot more girth.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe some might call him a GIF. Like GIFF.
GIF.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might recognize that term more as giant. Is that what you're talking about?
No, giants are kind of what y'all are notable for, but he's like, my goodness, how would one describe a gift to people who don't really know what they might be? Well, okay, so he's bipedal like y'all. He's got thick legs, kind of like trunks of wood. His face is very bulbousy. So definitely no hair like all y'all. Tiny little ears on top. And he's got a really big mouth.
Okay. Side note, as people here, sounds like a hippo, but not a Lexodon.
Wait.
Sounds more like a hippo. Yeah.
One moment. Don't
Would
tell
we
me
have-
this is inspired by Jamba.
Well,
Well, no, this is an actual race.
Would we know what that race is? Or at least Citra, I guess?
No.
No? Okay. Like, she's seen elephant people, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, good old Alexander used to just be kind of just tossing a lot of things aside and making new space for his ship, and he decided to put me here, said that I needed to just roll around the moon and keep an eye on things down there because he was a little concerned. And then I said, I don't want to go. And he said, well, that's too darn bad. And then he pointed a gun in my face, and I was more obliged after that.
A gun?
Yeah! Like big, long, cylindrical, fires things at high projectile speeds.
You know what it is.
Oh, so you have those. Quite interesting.
Well, one of us does. Not in this group, but...
We've seen him before.
Okay.
Group 2.
As you guys manage to kind of just finally wheel your way up to this wall that is just made of this pure blackened stone. And you begin to just kind of wheel around as you follow him along. Man, this thing is just so big. I've never actually went inside. I just know how to get inside.
So you found all the entrances, but didn't go in.
Yeah, well, I kind of peeked my head through the front door once, and wait, that's got me squeaking away. And then by the time I headed up to the top, because I was just too terrified to think about it, I tripped on myself, and that's the last thing I remember.
What did you see?
Well, it was this really big thing. Like, keep in mind, I know a lot of big things. I've seen a lot of big things. You go out into the Astral Sea over there, there's a lot of big things.
Teacher's not liking space more and more.
Like,
big, large things.
Big things. And this thing, equally big and just as terrifying. It was just sleeping out in the front like nothing ever happened.
Thank you for not sending us in through the front door.
Yeah, I mean, it was asleep, but like still, I was kind of afraid.
This is precisely the reason why we don't go through front doors and try to find back doors. There's always something just kind of sleeping at the front door, and we kind of don't want to wake them.
Ah, well. Any which way, as you guys come rounding this corner, you see with what looks like to be this massive crack in the wall that just leads near to the top of the wall itself. As he kind of squeaks over and he points down this long way in. And yep, there's the entrance right about there. Yeah, I don't know what's in it.
Oh, we know who might be in it. Well, we actually do know who's in it. And neither of them are nice.
But we don't know who else might be in there.
Now, I have a quick question. Should I continue to adjust my parameters, or...?
I mean, that's up to you.
What does that mean?
I think that means, should he keep helping us out, or should he go back to his duties?
I mean, this might be a part of my duties, because, like, I was supposed to, keep inspecting everything. It's just, I do have to prioritize my existence, of course, because if I get hurt, things can go a little wrong, but I think y'all are strong enough to keep me safe, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That...
Wait.
We might be.
I mean, as long as you can pull out the little stabby thing when we need it.
Oh, absolutely!
No.
2 points of piercing damage to Dante.
This is why Teacher remains floating.
Right in the other leg.
No one seemed to bat an eye when he did it before. So. Oh, this is okay then. This is socially acceptable.
Maybe I should hold off on that until we find something else. Dante's only got 2 legs. We don't want to poke him up too much,
Oh, I suppose, but, my violence needs to be satiated.
Tell you what, you need to poke someone poke me. I'm okay with being poked.
I might have something else for you, but we'll get around to that.
Airless eyes go wide. Oh dear.
Hey, what the
All right.
is that supposed to mean?
Well, perhaps you'd be better off leading us down this tunnel. Do you have a light or anything? It looks a little dark.
Oh, Citra is a globe of light.
As his head
Okay.
splits open at the top and releases what looks like to be this tiny little lamp that kind of snakes out and then pokes forward and just goes boom.
Well, that is
I think
very
that'll
good.
do it. Well then, I guess I'll just lead the way. Come on. He just starts, his wheel starts squeaking in very slowly.
Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
So tell me more about yourselves. It's so interesting to meet, creatures from another world, I suppose.
Fair enough. I had the music change.
We're inside.
Ominous rumbling.
Inside. My name's Airlist. I used to be a royal guard, but now I'm tagging along with these folks, and we're here to save Erzheimel.
Well, nice to meet you, Airlist. I'm Booze.
She's laughing.
I'm Leo Dunn.
I'm Citra.
Well, nice to meet you, Leadon and Citra. I'm Booze.
It's nice to meet you too. And I'm Dante. Just Dante.
Nice to meet you, Dante. I'm Booze.
I was expecting you to go, it's nice to meet you, Just Dante.
I was half expecting it too.
So, y'all are dealing with something that's strange within this citadel, right? Like, what kind of strange? Who's the kind of people that's just, causing all this hullabaloo?
A witch queen.
An archfey.
Yeah.
And
A wizard. A really, really dark
wizard.
wizard from Lumeria.
I don't know about that second part, but Fae, I think I've heard about them once before.
Have you heard of Igwelf?
No, not really, but, there are elves out there. They've kind of referenced back to their old Fae lineage, but then, they don't talk about it that much because apparently they're ascended beings and all that.
Well, this one's the daughter of another Fae called Baba Yaga, and neither of which are really nice.
Wow, she sounds like a bitch.
You're not too far off the mark.
Dante's just fucking cackling.
Citra's keeping her mouth shut. She doesn't answer to curse words.
She sounds like a baba bitch.
And the other one is the one that's aiming to use a really nasty wand of Orcus to turn everybody on the in Erzheimel undead.
And don't forget that big ass bomb they stole.
Man. Well, that sounds very interesting. I mean, I've heard of undead before, but weird kind of undead?
This is basically no one's really dead, but no one's truly alive, and they have no will or thoughts. They're no longer themselves.
Well, that sounds like a doozy shit. Like Hadouken.
Yeah, he wants to control everything, because he's unfortunately misled in the sense of wanting to protect Erzheimel in his own way. But his idea is to make sure everybody can just agree by that he just controls everyone to defend the planet, which I'm starting to think was the Dreadnought thing now that you shed some light on it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nobody goes near that thing, and for probably good reason. Anyone that does is kind of just asking for trouble.
Yeah, sounds like that. But he's heavily misguided to just, remove life really from the planet purely out of fear.
Well, since you're speaking to, a creature that's a little bit more on the analytical side, do you think that he's fundamentally wrong and wanted to try and protect the world in his own special way? Or is he fundamentally wrong because of the way he's doing it?
She sure didn't think she'd be using this brain cell this hard.
I think he's fundamentally wrong in that he thinks that he's the only one who can protect the star from if that is indeed what he's protecting it from, the Astral Dreadnought. Rather than explore other potential options, he's going for the kill everyone option.
Yeah.
So he's not really protecting anything, is he?
Well, I suppose you're absolutely right in that aspect, given the fact that the very few undead creatures that I have known and or fought are not exactly what I would call kind either.
No. They...
Right. If he goes out of this, he carries this plan through, then he'll essentially be protecting a rock with a bunch of dead things.
Now that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why we're here to stop.
All right, well then, I'm glad I'm on your guys' side about this, because man, oh man, if I met them first, there would have been all sorts of trouble. And then he touches the side of your leg, Airlist, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
You're next to Dante, so I think you get a bonus.
You get a +3 to
Get
your saving
liquefied.
throw.
Don't
Okay, so
worry,
that's 16.
don't worry, you're taking half damage. As you take 6 points of lightning damage, halved,
oh my god.
as he shocks the side of your leg.
And this is why Caesar still remains floating.
Airless will probably jump up to be like, I did not
Violence
expect that.
satiated.
We get that, buddy, but we kind of need to stay alive to go after these guys.
And I need to satiate my violence at all times.
Perhaps your violence could be taken out on the wall or something.
Well, how would that work?
It's called breaking things.
Well, when I hit a wall, that usually vents out a lot of my need to hit.
I think that there's a bit more joy when it comes to organic matter, squirming around a bit.
Citra looks at Leo like, what if we awoken?
Airless will quietly lean over, just like, we'll unplug him when we're all done here, please.
No. Just leave him be on this earth. On this
There's a
planet.
reason. Well, just let him be on the moon.
Yeah.
Let him live out the rest of his days on the moon. I can see where
can attack-
Alexander was going with this.
He can attack the sharks.
So much shark.
Have you dealt with those sharks before, too? The ones that keep floating around?
Oh, the
Scavers.
Scabbers, yeah.
the scavers.
Avers.
Yeah. I've dealt with a few of them. Not the really big ones though. Those ones are like they'll eat you alive kind of bad ones. I prefer to deal with the small ones. The ones that are like as he stretches out his arms as wide as he possibly can.
Oh.
Those were the ones I was able to deal with, and just had to stab him a bit, just stab him.
Have you ever seen them come in here or no?
I've seen a few get in here.
Joy.
As you guys finally reach towards the end of this wall and you make it into this beautiful, low-lit interior of a building. As you take a look around, it is very quiet. But yet you also feel this strange energy as it kind of encompasses the entirety of this building. Now, I haven't gone in this far before. As the light kind of just goes... Clear? And he just rolls in.
I wish I had this little guy's confidence.
As he makes out into the middle of this, I guess, open foyer, if you will. And as he just begins to look around, I wonder if there might be anything of interest while we are here.
What does Leo Infinite Perception see?
Leodon.
I have a wonder.
Airless will also use her as good as possible perception to try to see something.
As well, Leodon, Dante, and Aerolist.
Oh.
As the three of you kind of get a very wide look around.
Were we all just like going in back
Yeah.
to back to back and just going in
Yeah.
circular motions?
This
And just with Citra just like sitting on our shoulders as a lamp.
this massive blackened citadel. As you enter this foyer area, you can see it looks like it's been crafted out of stone from either a different age or a different place. It gives off the texture of like marble, but the faint design of stars have been imbued into the rock itself. It's almost as if
Glittery
you're looking
onyx?
through. Yeah, it's like almost as if you're staring up at the night sky in every direction.
This is trippy.
It's pretty though.
You can see with what looks like to be a door heading to where you guys had entered to your left, and up a large staircase, and then a massive door at the top. Down below, you notice what looks like to be shelves with not really books, but almost like these tomes. These what could be like the spine of books, but they just go along forever.
The intrigue is there, but the thought of we probably can't read anything that's on these is also a possibility.
We also can investigate afterward. As interesting as these books are.
What do you think, Leo? Me, player, personally feel like this is a Aladdin moment. Don't touch anything.
But on the other hand, it could be something that's super helpful.
Booze, I know you've never been inside, but do you know anything about this?
This place in particular?
I mean, these books, maybe this room.
I mean, those could be just old records, but this whole room is new to me. As he goes and squeaks over towards the staircase, and he just like one arm, wheel, arm, wheel, arm, wheel.
Citra's just gonna hand out her staff, like, if you hold on to this, I can carry you.
Oh, well, thank you.
She'll keep him away from her, but like, you know, like getting like a bat out of the room, like, oh no, it's the owl moment with the Swiffer about, don't move, don't move.
Careful, he has a taser.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and I will cast Detect Magic using my Furbolg magic, and I will just take a glance around this archive room.
Okay.
Sniff everything.
Yeah. As your big sniffer can
Don't inhale too much of that
detect,
moon dust, that'll be bad for you.
There is 3 different scents that come through in the immediate of the entirety of this citadel, and especially in this room, you can smell the smell of transmutation, conjuration, and the faintest sniff of necromancy.
Ooh, yeah, that might be cow roll.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a wizard and a sorceress, so...
There's definitely some magic around
I mean,
here.
we did pick up on transmutation, I believe, the last time with Igwolf. If I'm remembering this correctly, DM? Was it her or someone else?
It was something else entirely.
Okay, sorry. I couldn't remember if it was her or someone else.
Yeah.
So, that part. I mean, they would be using the Citadel, I guess, to do whatever it is that they're trying to do.
I'm sorry, my wheel's a bit squeaky.
How is your wheel still squeaking if you're being held up.
It can still squeak.
Fair enough.
What, you never lift up a wheel on a wagon and just spun it? It's still squeaky.
I'd say that I have, to be fair.
Oh, well. That's an experience you gotta have.
There could be something in here that would help us.
Okay.
Just be careful about it.
As you finally get to the top of the steps of this first area, as you let down Booze, and he begins to kind of just get his balance back, and then he starts wheeling his way over to those old records.
Yeah, teacher's staying out of his reach on purpose.
Yeah.
Smart move.
Alright. As he begins to kind of just like only get up to like the first 3 shelves.
She'll help him up if she needs to, you know?
Yeah. It's like, well, we gotta start all the way from the left and then we go all the way to the right. And you could just see that these shelves go on for a long time. You could pick out anything here and it will be an interesting experience, to say at the very least.
Alright. Let's try to do some investigating.
Alright.
29.
I will leave that to you.
Oh my god.
Alright, you try and look towards one of the latest records, Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Try and, as you kind of just like bring this ladder alongside and climb up to the top, and you find one of the tomes as you grab it and then pull it out. As you do, it is this star-covered book, and what is these thick, almost glass-like pages inside of them. As you open the tome, you see as the glass-like pages almost flip on their own before they project a image, a record.
At least you don't have to try to read Celestial or something.
Yeah. You witness what is this battle atop of a castle. 5 individuals struggling to stay alive against this being with these large angelic-like wings, heavily armored with a sword that blares like the sun. It is storming, it is raining. You see that this individual who has been encompassed almost like a draconic-like design, as they continue to just strike at each other. The flashes of almost like daylight for each strike. And then getting closer and closer towards the end, this angelic creature turns into this bestial form as it stares out into this tower, hoping and begging for something, anything to come from it. Before what seemingly is this elven girl casting this spell that is way beyond anything within any comprehension of any of you, and sealing away this beast, this person, for good, and watching this large blackened tower crumble to the ground. It wouldn't be a few moments later before this castle begins to fall from the sky.
Lumeria?
It has the same shape, but it's definitely different. 50 years can change a lot of things.
Was this the original crew from Dawnright?
Mm-hmm. You noticed that the form had changed back to a very younger looking Canis. Helena has not aged a day.
No, of course not.
elves.
Nope. Just
But-
it ends with her making a peace sign at a non-existent camera.
As these individuals manage to power through and recontrol Lumeria into the sky, keeping it from meteoring down into Erdzeheimel, which would have marked its doom should they had failed.
This is just records of Erdzeheimel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would they not also have records of what Calrol was doing in his 13? If you go back, I don't know how many years.
Well, let's see if there's anything that's like that in here.
Possibly.
I mean, there are thousands of these tomes if you go back early enough, maybe.
I don't think we have time for that.
I mean, Dante, given the idea of from your original investigation,
29 again?
Jesus Christ!
Dante's really good at this shit.
You kind of can count from each tome before you go all the way back to the event of an event that would mark the beginning of the Feyveldmark. As you open the book and it begins to project an open field of an endless amount of undead led by a singular individual.
Do we
And-
recognize him?
No. It is this gaunt, undead-looking creature draped in these long, dangerous, but beautiful-looking robes. Behind him, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of undead.
Would this be Orgus?
Nope.
No?
As his army marches ever closer into Lumeria.
Oh.
As you see as Lumeria's bridge starting to collapse. And this being, this ascended creature, making his way through the city. His undead hordes killing sloths of humans, elves, Lumerians. As he stares up at this massive castle that you would imagine is the Adamantine Bastion at first, but you can tell it was a different age. Standing before this being, you see what is 13 individuals staring back. For one of the hoods fall as it pulls back and you see the face of Cowrell.
Oh.
There is, at first, this discussion, wordless, no auditory understanding. As all the hoods begin to fall back, an image pops into your mind. Dante.
Oh.
You notice one familiar face aside from Cowrell's.
No, don't you dare do this to me.
You notice the face of one Harleen Kapoor among the 13.
Oh, that's surprising.
Sort of. We know Calrell's sister is Haley. Wait, Harleen? Sorry, hold on.
Harleen.
Sorry. The other H. Holy shit, what?
Harleen. What the fuck is this?
As the discussion comes to an end, you see as the 13 split across the street, and allow this creature just to continue on forward, smiling, knowing that victory might be at hand. Before looking up and seeing that the tower, this massive castle, begins to glow a blaring light as the 13 all dissipate into the this ethereal end before they all vanish, leaving behind this individual, confused, betrayed. And as the light pulses down from the castle and it enters the city, it blasting away this one individual, split apart and sundered into the endless ethereal sea, this void, this veil, before you begin to see that the entirety of the castle also releases another wave of energy, consuming the entirety of Lumeria, and then as it claps back in, it is gone from Erdseheim, never to be seen again for another 5,000 years.
What? Did we?
You just witnessed the fall of Lumeria.
And Harleen was part of it.
Did we just leave all of our allies with the possible mother?
A fucking betrayer.
Should we go back?
We can't stop now. Is there any way we can try to tell them, though?
The only way I have is the stone, but that's connected to Kimmy. You could try.
Does Kimmy have a way of getting a hold of them? Passing on the message.
I mean, the Stone of Far Speech, I don't think has a limit. It just has a certain amount of words you can say.
Well, I imagine betrayer is only one word among a handful that we have to use, so...
Harleen was amongst Kaurul.
Harleen was one of the 13.
Guess so. The rest of the record I read, most of them were missing. I can only read 3 of them.
Well, Harleen would make 4.
I don't want to believe she's. I don't want to believe this. No.
One sec. Don't they do something?
I mean, she wouldn't send us up here to take off against Kaurul if she was with him.
I'm gonna...
Unless...
They've taken everything that they've needed from us.
No.
What?
She's gonna take out all of us, isn't she?
She brought her wife
she didn't.
here.
Sonos is down below.
Oh.
The only
She's
one
gonna
that brought their other half with them was, Ignis.
Right. My mistake.
Do you think she's trying to take out anybody who's a threat?
I don't think It's
You
been
know
how
what?
many years? I don't want to believe she's one of... things can change. Things can change.
True,
Can
things can
Dante
change.
detect good and evil out of this book?
That's a good question.
These
of
are
this book.
records. This is much like an Akshia record in a really weird design the way it is. But as far as you can tell, like, even if you wanted to detect good and evil, it would not come from this book. Just a moment, though. And detect good and evil is a spell, right?
No, it's one of their
It's
feats.
divine. It's one of my divine
Sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Divine sense.
I would say, at least in this case, while we're waiting on that, Citra is probably going to still have faith that Harleen is not a betrayer. You know, she's got that peaceful wisdom and see the world for what it can be, so...
But there are so many books in between, I don't think we'd be able to find one.
But letting Azure know couldn't hurt.
Saying that Harleen was one of the 13, at least?
Then Haley would have known who she was, too.
That's not always true. Keep in mind that, you know, Lemuria was still a massive city. And, you know, it was this metropolis with millions of people that were on it. The idea that Haley would have met Harleen at any point in time is, you know, 1 in a million, really. The odds go up, given the fact that Calrul worked with her, but the other aspect of that is that this was a organized project where people were given parameters. And Harleen was probably one of those various secret people who didn't talk about their job along with Calrul.
Harleen didn't want us to get hurt. She wanted us to come back alive. And still does. I know what we saw, but I can't say that I think she's a betrayer. I mean, she's got her wife down there.
You're right.
If we fail, she loses too.
Well, let's hope she has some answers next time she sees us.
Citra would still use the Stone of Far Speech to let Kimmy know if she can somehow get that message to Azure, just so he is aware. If she can. Stone of Far Speech doesn't have a limit on it. That's
I know. Far Speech is basically the use of sending, if I am correct.
It is. It gave me the sending spell. It doesn't say...
Range.
It's just, I have just to know the person, that's all it says. Send a message across any distance, even to other planes of existence. So there you go.
I need you to roll me a D100 for me, if you will.
Oh, lordy. I don't have... Yeah, I do.
Percentile.
47.
Okay. It's a 5% chance that it won't happen, but it works.
Whew. I swear if those both rolled a 1, I would have screamed and left the room.
As you let Kimmy know of this information, there is a pause before the return of, "That's good to know, I'm a little busy!" And that ends that message.
Oh boy.
Well, alright.
As you can see, as the little auto-gnome kind of squeaking around as he's just kind of like going from tome to tome to tome. This is all just absolutely fantastic! Every single record here is of every single thing that could possibly go wrong, sort of kind of did, but then also many victories. Your planet has so many amazing people.
Sure does.
Who would have known?
Right? Well, the teacher looked at the big door in the middle, like, strong feeling they're that way. I mean, unless Leo's sniffer can pick up that it's stronger in that direction.
It is.
Do we want to do anything before we enter? Because we're still pretty hurt.
Eris does still have her potions.
Yeah, you don't want us to waste spell slots currently.
Alright,
Yeah.
Alright, bottoms up. Let me see if I can do this myself. Where's my
Your lay on hands?
Not lay on hands. I have a bottle of potion of healing. Yeah. I'm gonna use it.
I also have a potion of healing.
I do not. I have diamonds in case someone dies.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2. That's gonna be a 3 plus 2, so 5 more hit points. Heal. There we go. Not a lot, but something. Let me get rid of that.
I'm also going to be drinking some potions.
Does Airless still have one of the smaller ones or no?
Airlist currently has 4 of the greater healing potions and 1 superior.
I'll take one of the 4 of the graders. I'm not going to touch the superior.
Okay, that is 4d4, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, that comes out to 6 plus 4 on top of that, so that's 10.
Okay. Well, I'm at 75 out of 94. It's not bad.
Leo's going to look to the party. Whatever happens in there, we do it together.
Yeah.
Hey.
Agreed.
We're gonna give him hell.
Leo will put his hand out, sort of in the middle of them.
Teacher will join him. She sees what's going on.
Dunkley will join in too.
And Airless will put her hand over top.
Alright, Azure Crest. Let's save the world.
Let's go!
Am I an Azure Crest now?
And I... Honorary member.
As he
why
jumps
not?
up, he's gonna touch all of
and
you.
I'm-
I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
God. Wait, everybody gets a plus 3 to their Constitution saving throws.
18.
20,
18.
12.
15.
You guys are all fine. You take a single point of lightning damage.
Well, you all will also get... you will also get... What is this? What is this?
Fuck it. Well,
You all get 13 temporary hit points as I'm using the Chieftain's
Nice.
Call.
Alright.
and then a 13 temporary.
I'm gonna
Alright, and
actually
Dante's
note
gonna
that.
And Dante. Okay, one. Oh, he can only do it to 1. Never mind.
Booze.
Airless can use Rally, but it only works on 1 at a time.
Booze starts turning into like an F-16 out of nowhere. More than meets the eye.
Like,
Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus Booze.
I am Optimus Booze.
God.
Azure Crest, transform and roll out.
Okay.
Connor, that was far too good.
Yeah, I thank you. I needed that. So, as the door beyond, as all of you ascend the final steps of the stairs, and as you get closer towards the door, you hear a voice behind you. I don't know if you want to do that.
She
As-
look over her shoulder.
As the lot of you see what is this pure white being with long hair that kind of touches the ground, these perfectly white robes, and eyes that look like space. He is this beautiful ethereal creature. As he leans like on the banister that leads downwards, he just sits back a bit.
Why, who are you?
A record keeper, if you will.
So you know Nox?
I do. Given she is my other.
Lux!
I was wondering who was touching my books, so I decided to come up here. Very rarely do I see a lot of you.
We're here
Very interesting.
to stop the other two that are doing some nasty things.
I have been witness to a lot of things. You guys, however, strangely enough, are not part of that story.
Where?
What's story?
I see everything.
Just
But
as Nox does.
strangely enough, the lot of you are different. I was able to see heroes from a past age, but you're not heroes, are you?
Nope.
And I would define it.
Quite literally a thief. Not saying I'm trying to steal any of your stuff, though.
Not
The
that you
three
would
of
get
us
far
look at
enough
you.
to do so.
Well,
I am curious as to whether or not that there's a level of confidence behind that door that you'll all be able to face it. But I suppose I could just sit back and witness it all. But do keep in mind, the elimination of Igwelv means various things. And whilst the gods have their own priorities, mine and my own have ours.
well, there's also a chance of making her realize that the other guy in there might be double-crossing her too, because in order for his plan to really work, he'd need to be in full control. And she'd be hard to tell otherwise, unless she was undead.
Okay. I kind of still have to question your motive here. Do you know exactly who is the mother of Igwelf?
Baba Yaga.
That's what they will tell you.
I'm assuming you know differently then.
Oh, I've always known differently.
Care to enlighten us insignificant specks then?
Please.
Not insignificant, just different. But yes. If you were to kill Igwelf, you would not just gain the ire of Baba Yaga, you would also gain ire of her actual mother. The spell broken and the lie pulled back to reveal the truth. As he goes and words the name to you all, it doesn't reach your ears. At first, for now.
Well, not everything we do has to end in death.
True, but that is a choice entirely up to her.
Igwelf, you mean?
Mm-hmm. So that's why I question your motives. You unleash the entire ire of the Feywild onto your world. Or Do you think that there could actually be peace for somebody who is so... What do you humans call... I think a lack of a better word, broken.
Maybe. But I don't think that's for us to handle. I think that's up to Azure.
I'm sure he'll arrive eventually. But
Oh.
for now... Let's see how well you can soothe the beast. Ah! I forgot. Next time you touch my books, I will send you all into the boundless void. Those are not for your eyes. They are mine.
Understood.
Roger that.
I understand it, Jenny.
No harm meant.
Leave the history keeping to me. Now, that said, I hope all of you are prepared for what comes next, because I certainly don't. As he sweeps his hands as the doors begin to unlock and open. Best of luck.
Thanks. Best to your bookkeeping. Record keeping.
And we do apologize for
Snooping where we shouldn't.
As you see, he fades into the stars of the room. As the doors open, you see it leads out to this massive bridge with this giant center area.
Oh, goody. Like Sob's tomb again.
Not really. It's kind of along one of the many walls, and this becomes a walkway into what is the much more larger part of the Citadel.
Okay. Just assume that they already know we're here.
Alright.
They're powerful beings, after all. I know we were given these, and she looks at her own stuff to go after Igwolf, but I do mean what I say. Not everyone is beyond redemption or healing. And I feel like this is far more complicated than we can even fathom.
You're right. But she did try to kill Leodon. And she did successfully kill... Bruh. It's gonna be really hard to forgive this one.
I didn't say forgive. You can still be unforgiven and still live.
You're right.
So,
She doesn't have to pay for her crimes today.
But no matter what, Lockerell must.
We need to stop this. That's our priority.
Get to her. Maybe she'd stop being Igwolf and maybe Tasha again.
Yeah.
Defeat has many shades.
So, as you stare out into that long bridge, Make your way closer towards its center. You can barely see what are still flashes of light just beyond the horizon of this crater.
Just keeping an eye out for them sharkies.
As
We don't
you
wanna release that again.
guys, as you guys reach the center, you hear the faint wisps of magic as entering behind all of you.
Oh.
As she stands there in these long, dark robes
There she is.
and this crown of bone.
Hi, Tasha.
She immediately looks at you, even saying that name. Tasha. I'm afraid that Tasha is dead.
I'm not so sure about that.
Really? Looks at you, Leodon. Last I remember, Tasha died when her people were killed before her by man. And then killed again when she handed that ritual to that man. Killed again when her betrayer stabbed her in the back. And then killed again when your ancestor shoved me into a cauldron. Yes, Tasha is dead. Looking at you, Citra. So, come here to kill me and my proprietor, have you?
You mean someone who's probably also going to stab you in the back?
Already has, in a way. You know, he offered you up to us.
To get
I
what
would
he
have done the same thing,
If we were...
honestly. Our partnership is tenuous at best, but the promise of an everlasting suffering to take away something so important to mortals.
And what is... Sorry. Whoa, brain fart. Who's to say he's not going to do the same to you?
Because after his work is done, I will no longer need to be here. I wanted the world to suffer, and it will. Imagine the ability to steal away conflict forever. The one thing that even I could not do. In the time that I have been released, I've come to one conclusion. No one will ever learn a lesson if they are not alive long enough to learn it. So, whilst he will raise many of the dead and the damned in order to get you all to behave like the children you are, I will freely return back to the Feywild and finish what I truly wanted to start.
In the Feywild?
And what is that?
A matter of none of your concern.
I mean, technically we're about to die, so what's the danger in telling us?
She has a point.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, I get that with advantage. Woo! How's a natural 20?
Oh,
Just to see if it crits twice, just because Ray's already proven that it can't. Damn! No, but it's still 23.
Okay. I will finally put an end to Baba Yaga. The one who had started everything wrong with my life.
Ah, so revenge.
Justice. Just like I did for the Farclad clan all those years ago, but I suppose justice is a malleable term.
Apparently
We weren't
so.
able to.
If you think killing everything on the earth is justice to you.
We weren't still be able to hear that name. Lux told us, right?
No.
Okay.
It's embedded in your mind. You can hear it, but there is something beyond the universe that is locking away that memory of who is the true mother of Igwelf.
I have a feeling she doesn't know. And Citra looks to Leodon like, do we tell her?
As you see this little automata kind of just squeaks over. Now, is this
Oh, Lordy.
is this the one that kind of just like, woohoo?
That is Igwelf.
As you can see her face immediately turn sour at that notion. Not to be, like, rude and all, but, like, you are kind of...
Booze, stop. No. Mm-mm. Don't be rude. You are being rude. No.
But,
You are-
like...
No.
Okay.
No.
Airless very, very gently just like taps on him, just like, please stop, please stop.
Alright. I'm getting all worked up over.
Respect your elders.
I think this conversation has gone on long enough, hasn't it?
So you really do intend to do this? You plan to kill us all and then go back to the Feywild to fight your own
Who
mother?
at least we think is your mom.
Too many times have I been told by sweet words things that I think I want to hear, but those days have passed me. As she spreads out her hands, and beneath you, you begin to feel a rumbling. As you feel almost as if you're being lifted. You begin to see that the stonework and many of the pieces that make up this bridge begin to split and break as all of you begin to slowly lose your balance.
I mean, Citra's kind of floating.
Yeah. As you see as she begins to kind of lift her hands up, you can see as she's screaming in the effort. As this giant platform and many of its pieces begin to rise up through the air. And begin to split into pieces. As she begins to kind of pull back and away from all of you. Now, let this be the final word, shall it?
I guess so.
Looking down at all of you, you now face the true might
Of Iggy.
of the Witch Queen. And with that, is where we're going to go ahead and end today's episode.
Yep.
Oh boy!
Yup.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Oh, alrighty.
This is gonna be a big fight.
Time to beat her with kindness.
You guys, I'm so excited to kind of just do what I've been wanting to do with a lot of my tiles. And it's going to be very interesting to see how that works.
Oh boy.
But for right now, we're going to quickly jump on into some announcements and then head on off. So, first and foremost, I have one major announcement aside from, two, I guess. The first one is that I have recently released an episode talking about Season 4 of Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. It has been a while since I've been able to make a video like that, and I'm really glad I was able to do it on time and get it out. Some of the jokes in there are just make me happy. It just makes me happy to have done what I did. But I really like Season 4, so hopefully you guys go and watch that video. The other announcement is that I have moved off of Twitch and gotten onto YouTube as a streaming platform. Right now, it is over on at AVShien for YouTube's whole thing, and I'm going live there on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm currently playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
In hopes that yeah. It was actually relatively interesting to see me be a fucking caveman for a couple of hours.
I got to watch this happen in real time.
Yeah.
Hunger.
Yeah. So with that, I don't really have any other announcements, but yeah, that's about it. So, moving on to Blue, how you now?
I got eaten by a shark, but I'm okay.
Space shark.
Hi, it's Blue, or Blue Kazanate. I'm still on Twitch on and off. That's because I'm just inconsequential. I just draw art, so I don't have to worry about all the new things that I did. Other than that, I'm just got a bunch of art to do. Got a few commissions in the wings right now. I have a few new D6 stuff to post, but that won't be for a few months. So other than that, I've got not much on my end, so I'm gonna toss it over to Connor.
Howdy. I, Distortion Devil, otherwise known as Connor, playing Leodon, the Furbo Ranger. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/Distortion Devil. Yeah, I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Next up is Jade.
Hi, it's Jade the Firefox. I play Dante, the Changeling Rogue Paladin. I don't do anything. I don't do anything anymore. I don't do anything for anyone. Guess it.
What?
I need to get you onto Inkblot.
Oh, Lord. Alright, and last but not least, Kendra.
Yep. Hey, everybody. I'm Kendra, also known as Transient Day. You can... Primarily, I'm on Twitter and on Tumblr. I'm not sure where else I'm going to go, given both of those aren't exactly the best trash fires out on the internet right now. So, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, other than that, nothing very important going on with me. I'm trying to get back into drawing. I've been in a little bit of a slump lately, but
Meh.
We'll see what happens.
Alright, well then. Nothing else pressing?
Nope, we're about to go fight Iggy Azalea, so...
Alright. Well then, that being said, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all for being here and spending time with us. We hope that you stay safe out there. We love you, and as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye!
Bye, everyone. You're all gonna fight the Witch Queen.
God.
Oh, boy.